Alright, YouTube. Doug Wallman. I'm trying to get back in this trunk of my car here and take a look what I got. Oh. Yeah. Someone didn't put these back to factory. The speakers. And I think they just had the wires here to indicate stuff. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this. Well, not necessarily that. Yeah, that's it. So brown goes first, and then the only thing I'm missing in this scenario is something to cut this with. But I might not need that. Hoping not to need anything like that. Yeah, that might work. Just want to go directly in there like that. So it's brown and then yellow. Okay, well I got this. It's called Heiko soldering iron. I kind of didn't want to go directly in, but I've been told that's actually better. So we'll see how this works. For some reason I thought this came with a rechargeable battery. I guess I knew better than that. You have to put in 4 AA's. It's lit up. This is probably leaded solder, I don't know. Kester. It's going to take a while for this to heat up, I think. Quick disclaimer here, do not solder upside down like that. And if you do, make sure you do it so your body, especially your face, is out of the way. Which I did try to do, but still, I still do not recommend this. In fact, I go so far as to say, do not do this. Do not do it. No. I'm actually a pretty good solderer, but it might not seem that way when I'm not using my own soldering iron at work and whatnot. Right now, I'm honestly, oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, I'm kind of losing track of what's going on here. So if I remember right, it's brown and then yellow. Looks like it's working. Because I usually don't solder to tabs like that in my car. Little connectors. Probably should actually feed that through a different way. if that's clean enough. Yeah, it's on there now. Yeah, I should be wearing my safety glasses when I'm doing it, especially like this. That looks good. Yeah, setting that upside down like this. Probably not a good idea. Someone just used black electrical tape, pretty much. Well, let me turn this off. It's going to take a while to get that. There we go. So I was going to try to get the connector for this, but I was talked into the idea that it's better not to and just solder directly. So what was this? It was, well, I don't know if I can reach that. It was gray and then blue. Well, the blue we can get right now. All right, let me do a quick voiceover here in the middle of my video. Let me interject. I'm pretty sure at least one of these speakers has a wrong polarity to it. Probably the subwoofer, maybe even the left speaker too. I know I think I said brown yellow. It's actually yellow brown, but I could have accidentally hooked it up right anyway because it's not. I mean, what order really is that? The 1 is brown and the 2 is yellow. The brown is the negative and the yellow is the positive, but it's still kind of hard to tell. I know the 9-volt battery trick, I guess, but we'll have to figure all this out a little bit later. But spoiler alert, all this does basically work by the time I'm done, but I wasn't expecting to be super impressed with the subwoofer, but I'm even less impressed in a way. It does sound better that there's speakers back there than nothing at all. It does sound better, yes. But even for factory, I was maybe expecting a little bit better, but I don't want to complain too much. So this is all a spoiler alert. Yeah, I get it basically working. I may have to mess around with it the following day. I don't know if I want to do another video. So this is just me messing around. Sorry, I didn't really accomplish much in this video. but hope you enjoyed anyway. Thanks for listening. Yeah, you don't want to do this, especially if you're on a nice shirt. Here, let's get out from there. That's not smart. It's gonna fall. Let it fall on something else. All right, guys. So, yeah, I don't recommend actually soldering upside down like this. If you do, for sure, get out of the freaking way. Wear safety glasses. Yeah, I promise I'm a good solderer. This was just a different experience for me. But yeah, we did get it done. I don't know if I got the right terminals to the right wire, but we got it done. We'll probably end up correcting it later. I'm used to a bifurcated tip that has some serious heat to it. This ain't got nothing to it, really. It still should be enough. Kind of embarrassing, actually. I know how to solder, I swear I do. Stuff like this, I might be a bit of a novice, I suppose. Yeah, it's on there. I'm not proud of it, but it's on there. The other one, I'm gonna have to get some extension to make that work. I don't think I can make this reach. That's too bad. Well, we'll see if the other speaker works. At least that's the least we could do. Ugh. That's gonna suck.
used truck at any Jerry's location and make no payment until January 2026 with approved credit. Trucktober is only at your locally owned, family-owned Jerry's Auto Group. Sheldon, Iowa, Beersford, Vermilion, and good old Lenox, South Dakota. Never put off until tomorrow a hug you can give today. I'm talking about a big old prescription-grade hug.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to keep things on.
It looks like I do have both speakers, this one and this one.
Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online.
That's just to get this subwoofer hooked up a little better.
Just fill out a simple intake
form. All right.
A licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
When I go into some places, it's like a scavenger hunt and just kind of point. And so I think it's this shelf over here, but when I go to handyman, they'll take you right to it. You got your very own handyman to help remodel your home. I had them help me along and say, well, what's this sink made out of? I need a handyman to let me know what was best for mounted underneath the countertop for my kitchen. But I paid by everything because...
Well, let me get back to you.
My sink is amazing.
Alright, I think I can connect right here directly into this using that. Not the white and black, but I connected the white. Oh yes, it's kind of rigged. Kind of rigged. We'll probably want this black one covered up. We don't want that touching anything. And we'll just connect to turn this back on. Hopefully this works. I think this will work a little easier. Wire to wire. No. Well, never solder upside down. You get the hell away from the falling solder. That's for sure. Ugh. Only problem with this is there's black tape on that wire. So by all accounts that should work. That's a good enough connection. Well, I do see a little problem here, and we need borrow some of this black tape to cover this other side up, because that's not really supposed to be going anywhere. So I used one of their cables. I connected inside of here. That subwoofer should work now. Let's go see. I don't want to get any copyright violations, so I'm limited in what I can show you.
You know what it is? The Crow and Fernati Motorplex car swap getting going a lot. Enjoy that $17,000 worth of winter fun. Their land. You're going to be out there slinging around all of the snow that you can. 2024 Polaris 550 Voyager 155 sled, a Sure Track aluminum low side trailer, a $500 gas card for.
All right, it works. That's all I got to tell you. I don't think I'll get in trouble for the vocals.
Give away all of the goods. Fernati Motorplex over on 60th, right there off of 29. I have Ozzy Osbourne on the way for you. New rock from Aerosmith and Youngblood and Kid Rock coming up. You're listening to the Crew.
1037 The Crow with a quick reminder that there's lots of ways to
All right.
log in with your favorite rock.
It does work.
Time online at krro.com.
I can tell just by
Do it
that.
hands-free by telling your smart devices, play 1037 Crow.
All right, I'll turn it off so no trouble for copyrights. All right, so thanks for watching. I know I didn't really show you exactly what I was doing. I was just trying to do a video off the cuff, and I think what I'm going to do is what you just seen me maybe do is just plug in the terminal. I think I'm going to do that on the other side that I directly soldered, just kind of extend a little cable harness thing I have. It's sort of like that, but I can still reach in there and plug into a little terminal back there. That way I can switch them around, kind of experimenting which sounds better, I guess. Because right now it's not that impressive, but it does work. So I wasn't expecting like awesome. Like I do have a subwoofer in my house. Of course I don't expect it to sound like that. But I do think it's more capable. Either that or they put in a different subwoofer, because I'm pretty sure the factory one I'm pretty sure it could do a better job. Or I have dead space maybe because some stuff is out of phase. That's very possible. And I know it's supposed to be pushing in the outward if it's connected correctly. I didn't really check any of that yet, but my ear tells me something isn't quite right. So anyway, we'll figure it out. It'll all be better. It'll be better soon. I don't know if I'll show that or not, because then I'd have to like get copyright free music and all that. It's kind of a pain, but trust me, I'll be able to get it figured out one way or another. Okay, I did switch this around. It's pretty rigged. I was able to plug this side in because it's smaller. Just swapped around from what it was before. And this is too small to plug in there, but I just soldered it directly. And we'll see if that's any better. And I'll have to get some electrical tape for heat shrink, cover that up, but it should be okay for now. Audio sync. Hey YouTube, Doug Wallman here. So I'm in the back of my 2009 Honda Accord, and I'm going to quick show you what I got going on here. So I got this Zoom H6 Essential recorder back here. I'm going to record, even though this is my left right now, we're going to reverse the stereo image here in a sense. I have some microphones back here. So this is the right speaker, considering this perspective of the driver facing forward. So this would be the right speaker, and this would be the left speaker. And I'm trying to record that on here so that this is left and this is right. And this is my lavalier microphone going just clipped on my shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and try to record some video here just in a moment. Let me get the lapel mic off my shirt. Get the lapel mic back on my shirt. We got all this back there. Okay, the lapel mic is on my shirt. I'm still recording. So I got a CD in here. I might as well eject it so I can show you. I did a prior video of this and it was really hard for me to I got the audio tracks aligned, but I had the numbers on there so it wouldn't be very easy for left to be left and right to be right. My voice was panned off to one side. So I'd really dragged my feet on doing this video because some of the things involved. Number one, there's copyright issues if you just play the radio. I didn't want to burn anything to CD really, but I do kind of enjoy old technology. So I ended up burning some copyright safe music. Is from the YouTube music library. Everett Almond, several songs. I think one of the ones I like the most is something about basement apartment. But with no further ado, let's see if this works. Another reason I didn't really want to do it is I didn't want to have to put something on my phone either, because I'm using my phone to record. So anyway, this is the easiest way to do it. You have to actually press load. It doesn't really recognize anything that's there. So I may have to mute my microphone, the one that's hopefully in the center now that I'm talking through, or I'll leave it. Turn it up a little. There. Don't want it up too loud actually. I mean, it doesn't sound too bad. The problem I have though is that left speaker is blown, I'm guessing. Now what I did do is I went back there and I provided the right speaker power coming from the left amp. So I just kind of wired it across, coming from what would normally be the left speaker's supply, shall we say. I put it on the right just to make sure that the left amp channel wasn't blown, and it sounded fine. But let's go ahead and push a menu. Let's kind of just power that left rear speaker by itself. So I'm having a hard time saying what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. First of all, let's put all the speakers in the back. Let's turn it up just a little. That's front. Let's do the front first. That's the front. Honestly, that sounds pretty good for front. I'm assuming those are factory speakers. I don't know for sure, but so I never opened it up. I doubt if they went through with that much work. Let's put it all in the back. So you notice it sounds like mostly it's coming from the right side, but there's a little bit on the left as well. So we'll push enter again here. Go down to where it says balance, press enter again. And we're gonna, well, first we'll put it towards the right. You won't hear much difference because it pretty much is all coming from the right anyway. Put it towards the left. I did connect a speaker. Almost want to double check, did I? Or is that just all the subwoofer? I'll turn it up a little bit. I did connect that left speaker. But we'll press enter. We'll go down to where it says subwoofer. I think that's on regardless of left to right, front, back. I like +2 on that because it seems like it handles it best. Get to 0 to +2, maybe 3, but yeah, it doesn't sound so good, the left speaker. But that's because it's not a matched pair, plus I think it's blown. If I didn't show you that before, well, we can't just get out of the car and show you, although I can. It just won't be here we got some little, this is the same artist. It starts off kind of folksy, or maybe country. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this weird balance here. Yeah, the right speaker is way better. Well, let's go ahead and let's put it back there. I'm gonna go back to my car. The recording won't probably pick it up, but I'm gonna see if that's vibrating and if it's hooked up. I know it is. Put my lapel mic down here. It's connected. I feel it trying to be a speaker. And by the way, that is actually the subwoofer factory, because I looked on eBay and it does say assembled in Mexico with the number about right there. So that's the subwoofer. This time we got this turned pretty much off. I still actually feel it. So I don't know if some of this vibration stuff is just transferring all the way across to this and this isn't really working truly. But my ears tell me that's working. Now if I disconnected this, I guess we'd know. Disconnect the subwoofer. And we'd know. I just disconnected it. The music just got a little quieter. I think, yeah, that's still coming out of there. So that is giving us something. Let's reconnect the subwoofer here. Yeah, the subwoofer's giving us a little something. I should get that wire. Taken care of a little bit later with some electrical tape. I can solder better than that, I promise. I was just really hard back here with my portable soldering iron. I did a little better job over there. So I think what happened there is I was trying to actually solder it up in there, which I did manage to do on one side. Anyway, let's get the balance situation. There, that's better. I'll turn it down a little bit. I imagine it was recorded in 32-bit, so I'm hoping it'll work okay and not distort. Anyway, I think I do have a pair of the Kenwood KFC-1666S speakers. Have them eyeballed. I know where they're at locally. But I was just holding off because I put something out on social media just to see if someone had one speaker, because I only need one to complete a pair. So, but they're only like $40 for a pair, but it's not a lot of money, but yet it kind of is for one speaker. You know what I mean? For a pair, it's fine, but I already have one. So yeah, the prior owner did something funky. Maybe it wasn't how they had it when they operated it, but when they sold it, that's what I had back there, is one Kenwood and whatever that other brand is back there. And I did determine today, though, that that subwoofer is, in fact, factory. So I looked on eBay, like I said. So it's kind of good to know some of those things. Maybe I'll do another video when I do decide if I just want to bite the bullet and buy a set of speakers just to get one speaker of the Kenwood, because the other one's fine. But we'll go ahead and end the video. Thanks for watching. I might as well put it on me. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. I trust that you got some entertainment value or something out of it. I don't know what good this does. You buy a different car and the system's a little messed up, but you figured out how to connect everything, and everything's generally good, but you know, you're missing one speaker essentially. You know, works, but it's not too great. I think my microphones back there got kind of messed up. They're not sitting level anymore, so that's not fair either. Hold on a second. Get my lapel mic off. Yeah, it wasn't sitting. That's not even fair. I thought I had it set right. But trust me, it doesn't sound very good. I don't know if that would make any difference. At least now they're probably not, it's not a perfect setup. But it is what it is. You can at least kind of get an idea in stereo where the sound's coming from and which speaker is obviously better. Turn it up just a little bit, and we will end the video for like probably the second or third time. I thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. God bless. Hope you got something out of this. How not to do a video, maybe. Anyway, bye. We will turn off the recording now. Yay! Alright guys, so this is like 3 days prior to that last clip where you thought the video actually ended. I guess this is bonus material then. So it is kind of me, I think, converting things back to like a harness type configuration on, I think, 2 of the speakers. The subwoofer and then that left speaker, which is actually appears to be right from our perspective as we observe it from the video. But yeah, I just kind of redid a few things here and there, and I almost forgot to include this in the video, but here it is if you want to watch it. Yay. Alright. It's the next day. Against my former advice, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this harness, but I'll have to modify it. And first I tried soldering in there last night, but nah, we'll just cut this. I had to get a new wire stripper because I couldn't find probably the 2 pairs that I have somewhere. Maybe I did lose them officially, I don't know. I usually don't strip wires while I'm on my back. That's my excuse. Okay. If I remember right, I hate getting this mixed up every freaking time. The yellow goes to the red, I believe. This tip got destroyed, man. Oh. Yes, it should have been a really simple job. No, I had to make it difficult. I don't know. It's hard for me to get the angle I want with this camera in my way. But I'm trying to show you guys what I'm doing. It's going to take a while for this to heat up. I got new batteries for it because I already drained the batteries. Wouldn't you know? I did clean the tip a little bit. It definitely works better now. Better. Really shouldn't be hard to do. Now this speaker is hardly even worth it. It doesn't even match the one on the other side. The other one's a Kenwood. I didn't even really look up what this one is. So I thought it was hooked up wrong because it sounded so horrible. So I hooked it up the other way temporarily, and it sounded even worse. But I want to hook it up for right now until maybe I get the other. Well, it's kind of weird because if I'm going to buy this speaker, I'm going to buy it in a pair, right? Got solder spilling on my sweatshirt. That's not cool. If I'm sitting up, I know how to solder. Laying down, it's kind of hard for me to do this. I won't deny it. It's kind of, it's like I've never done it or something. Of course I'll have to. That's plenty good. We will turn this off. I don't want that tipping over. I got tape and scissors and everything here. But laying down, it's really sucks. Won't lie. I thought I had everything right here ready for me, but kind of not. It's right here. Okay. People driving by probably wondering what the heck's his legs doing sticking out of the vehicle. I don't know what am I doing? We'll wrap this and then wrap the other. Ideally, it should have been done. Shrink wrap. I'm probably wondering what the heck is he doing? Yeah, that's not a very good job, I admit that. It'll cover it. It'll cover it. I got the wire strippers at Harbor Freight because I'm kind of a pain to buy the more expensive pair, Ace Hardware. But then Harbor Freight, their batteries didn't look so great. So I did get those for my soldering iron at Ace Hardware, and I got the electrical tape at Ace Hardware. I am just not doing this right at all. Because I didn't want to buy like 10 rolls of electrical tape. Although it was pretty cheap. That's like awful. Well, at least it's connected. It's harder than it seems doing this stuff laying down. I know I can do a little better workmanship sitting up at a desk. It's definitely connected. So I connected it so that the yellow is the positive. I do believe that's right. If I'm wrong, I'll have to correct it. And I can't just swap these because these are sized per terminal in spade. So if I am wrong, I'll have to swap those out. I'm pretty sure the yellow was the positive. And I don't know what these speakers are. Scotch. But we'll go ahead and see what they sound like. This is the work I did last night. The subwoofer. I did get that soldered in there. I don't know. And if you're wondering about the right speakers, which is my left right now, those already had a wire harness. I just had to, well, they had this end of the wire, the plug in. I had to buy the wire harness, but they had a place for it and everything. Oh yeah, they're not even matched. This one's Kenwood. So I'm not really putting it back to factory, but it'll be a touch above factory, I imagine. But we'll see what this sounds like now. Probably similar to what it already did sound like. But at least we'll have a left speaker. I'll admit it was far inferior. Like I'm almost wondering if this channel's not blown. It sounded so bad. But let's see what it sounds like.